Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be when your empathy is weaponized. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So, empathy, we all have some, or most of us do, on the channel at least. Some of us are considered empaths. We consider ourselves to be empaths. Others maybe not so much so, but most individuals have a form of empathy in them. The narcissist is not one of them. The narcissist, what they want to do is weaponize your empathy against you. And they want to use this as a tool to keep you working on the hamster wheel around and around for the narcissist in the narcissistic relationship. This is why many times people, individuals who are empaths or who can resonate with having a certain level of empathy, they want to continue to do the right thing, to take the high road, to do what's best in the best interest of people in general. It's not until these individuals encounter a narcissist and or a narcissistic relationship and they understand that they were used, they were abused, they were manipulated, they were taken advantage of, and their empathy was something that was used against them. Yes, it was. And the reason why I say that is because empaths in general are kind, loving individuals who can put themselves in another person's shoes or situation, and they can resonate with other individuals and say, wow, that person must have it really difficult. I really, I feel for that person. Maybe I can help them out, or things like that. And that's a good thing. Having empathy means that you can connect with human beings and you can put yourself in their situation. The narcissist can't do that. Keep in mind, the narcissist lives in their own little bubble. They live in their own little world, and they care about one person, which is not you, it's themselves. And what they do many times is when you first meet the narcissist, or perhaps you were born into a family of narcissism, but what happens is the people realize when they're encountering you or discussing things with you that you actually have a soft spot, or you're an empath, or you have a high level of empathy, and you will work to try and solve the issues. You will listen to these individuals and be their sounding board. You will try and solve their problem. You will give them a ride at, late at night, and you'll be there for them, in other words. And that is a beautiful thing, as long as the person or people you are accommodating can accommodate you. Remember, healthy relationships require two people to be helping each other, contributing to the betterment of each other, not one person contributing and the other person taking constantly and not being there for the other individual. In other words, it can't be a one-way relationship, which is precisely what a narcissistic relationship is. It's a relationship that benefits the narcissist exclusively. Now, when your empathy is weaponized against you, so often it happens before you get the awakening and become aware about the narcissistic abusive cycle, because you've been contributing virtually your whole life and helping people out. And it seemed to you that the more you gave and the more you contributed, the more people took advantage of you, or the more they kind of just disappeared when you needed them, or disappeared in general after they got their fill of you and your empathy. It's true, it's exactly what happens. Then lo and behold comes the narcissist or the narcissistic relationship, and you went through an awful lot in that relationship or relationships, and then you understood, wow, this is really not good, it doesn't benefit me, it's toxic. And again, maybe you went on YouTube, found my channel or many others, and again, thank you very much for being here. Or you typed in a search engine like person won't talk to me, person displays poor behavior, etc., whatever you did. But then all of a sudden narcissism popped up on your radar, and here you are going down the rabbit hole trying to understand exactly what it is and how this word and or term has affected you for a period of time. When your empathy is weaponized against you, it's unlike anything when you don't have the education. Maybe perhaps you don't even know you're an empath right now as you're watching the video. Maybe this is the first time you're really even hearing the word, and you're understanding, wow, I actually am a kind soul. I'm a kind, loving individual, and I give and I contribute, and I want everyone to do better. That's beautiful. That's a good thing. But bear in mind also, now we need boundaries, because once you come out of the narcissistic relationship, one of the first things you do after you are educating yourself, becoming awakened and aware and healing in time, in your time, you need to instill boundaries, and you need to adhere to these, and these boundaries need to benefit you, because remember, you come first, second, and third. You are the priority now. It's not other individuals. Yes, you may have kids, maybe you're married, maybe you're in a relationship, You have other priorities, I get that. But when it comes to you being a human being, you are the priority. You can contribute and give back when your cup is full. We learned this lesson when we were in the narcissistic relationship because we were giving to a fault. We weren't putting ourselves first, second, or third. We were putting ourselves way down the list because we were in the narcissistic fog, working for the narcissist and for the relationship the whole time, while they were taking our empathy and weaponizing it against us. Play that again. It's exactly how it works until you get the education. But once you do get the education on narcissism, and you get that light bulb moment, and you understand, wow, I really do need to work on myself. I need to stop being a people pleaser. I need to stop being a yes person. I need to say the magic word no, which is the most important word in the English language. Remember, no is a complete sentence. When you say no to someone or something, you're saying yes to yourself. It's a fact. There are so many aspects to the narcissistic, toxic, abusive relationship and or cycle that it would take hundreds of lifetimes to dissect each and every one of them. But for this video, when your empathy is weaponized against you, it's pretty clear. It's pretty crystal clear cut. Meaning, go back in time when you were with the narcissist. Were they asking you for rides or to borrow money or to be there for them when they needed help because they didn't have anyone else to talk to? Did they need a place to stay? Did they need your resources, in other words? Yeah, of course they did. That's what the narcissist always needs. Remember, the narcissist takes from people. They take, and when they're done, that's right, they take more. And resources is what they want from you. Many times the narcissist blows up the relationships. They blow up marriages, families, friendships, business associates, anything they can. Why do they do that? Because they don't care about other individuals, and they've extracted what they wanted from that particular person in that particular relationship. That is when, many times when you are discarded, and if you were, my heart goes out to you, but that's when you were discarded, that you're in shock. You're in disbelief that this person that you spent so much time with, that you invested so deeply in, they could just turn their back on you. Well, they can. They do, and they did. And the reason why is because, again, they don't care about you. They sincerely don't. I know it's tough love, and maybe I'm not trying to trigger you, but you need to hear this. The sooner you get the message that you are the priority and that your empathy should not be weaponized against you, the better you will be insulated, the more you can move forward and heal and understand that you are the most important thing on the planet. Getting back to your cup being full, remember, imagine if you will, you're on an airplane and you hit turbulence and the mask drops down from above you. Well, you have to put your mask on first before you can help that person next to you, correct? It's exactly the same analogy I mention on the channel frequently. When your cup is full, meaning you're feeling good, confident, strong, healed, that's when you are doing your best and you can help others out. But there are moments in time throughout life when you are not healed and you need help and your cup is not full. This is not a time to be a hero. It's not a time to contribute to other people's betterment. It's a time to invest in yourself, get yourself stronger, heal, move forward, and then you can help others. But again, getting back to empathy and your empathy being weaponized against you, the narcissist knows this. That's why, remember, when let's say it was a friendship, the narcissist was a friend. What did they do in the very beginning? They got to know you. They pumped you up. That you had the euphoric stage thinking that you were, wow, this person really likes me. They really want to be around me. Of course they did want to be around you. Why? Because you had so many resources to offer and you were a new, bright, shiny object, a new opportunity for the narcissist to take from. You just didn't know it. And that's why your empathy was weaponized against you. Again, maybe you loaned him a car. Maybe you paid the rent for a couple months. Maybe you let them stay in your house. Maybe you loaned them money. Who knows what you did? But if you really go back in time, one of those things most likely was true. I can tell you this, your energy and your time were certainly being consumed by the narcissist, which again, when you are an empath or have a high level of empathy and you don't have the education on the narcissistic abusive cycle, those are two of the most important things you contribute to others, your time and your energy. It's exactly what you do. That's how it works. And it's not until you get the education that you say, whoa, I can't be the sounding board for this person any longer. I need to cut them out, or I need to block, go no contact, delete, remove flying monkeys, and all people associated with this person who turned out to be a narcissist. That's the path. That's what you must do. Another thing is your empathy when it's weaponized against you. Many times you'll feel guilty or sorry for yourself, or like, did I do the right thing? Could I have done more? Yes, you did the right thing. And by putting up a boundary, you shouldn't feel sorry for or feel guilty. That's called taking charge of your narrative. That's called you putting yourself as the priority, and that's called you understanding that you need boundaries in place. Most likely in the past you did not have boundaries, or certainly you didn't have high boundaries. My hope is now you're getting them, you're building them, you're growing them, you're developing them, and you're adhering to them. Because we don't want the narcissist and or any other toxic individual to steal our energy, our time, our resources, and we certainly don't want our empathy to be weaponized against us any longer. That's why, again, I mentioned frequently on the channel, if you're an empath, God bless you, you're amazing. You're one of the few, you sincerely are. I'm not saying an empath is better or worse than any other individual. I'm saying if you call yourself an empath and you know you really are, that's beautiful. You should own it like a badge of honor. And you should be blessed and grateful that that is one of the characteristics that encompasses you. I am an empath. I'm proud of it. I've always known it. I always will know it. And I will always contribute when my cup is full and with those people who deserve my attention, my time, and my love, and my energy. That's what I will do. My hope is you will do the same thing after you actually get the education, after you understand that you need to put up boundaries and you need to become the priority. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from windy, rainy, cold Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great evening. Stay true, stay blessed, continue to become awakened and aware, and understand you are the priority. You come first, second, and third, and you are amazing. No matter where you are on the planet, I love you. Have a great evening. You are not alone. Continue to move forward each and every day, and continue to be a beautiful, bright, shining light. You are absolutely blessed and beautiful. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night.